For those of you who are absent, or you still need to get the book, or you're struggling, really struggling to get passionate about the story, medical slideshow about the Giver chapter 1, just a little summary. Okay, imagine this. There's this 11-year-old boy. This 11-year-old boy named Jonas. Okay? And he's in this community, right? He's feeling very frightened at the beginning of the story. And now we're wondering, why is he feeling so frightened? Why is he feeling scared? Then he thought, oh no, frightened's not the right word for me, because frightened is how I felt a few years ago when a plane, and it flew over the community. Okay, that's when I felt very frightened. What happened when the plane flew over? What happened? There you go. Okay, so there's speakers in the community, and what they said is, you need to go to the nearest house. Drop your bikes and go immediately to the nearest house. I circled the window because Jonas looks out his window and he sees the streets are empty. There's no land workers, there's no street cleaners, there's no food delivery people, there's no one on the street. So everyone followed the instructions. They all followed the speaker. So it means these people have so much control over the community that they can just get people to do what they want. Alright? So they said, don't worry, because what we did is the person who flew that jet, they released. They're released from the community. You don't have to stress. They didn't say what released means in the story, but we know. Okay, we know the implied meaning of what it means by release, the punishment that they received. Okay, but they say it so sweetly, like, oh, don't worry, they are released, you don't have to stress about it. But there was a moment in time where Jonas, he actually made a joke of someone being released. Do you remember that? By Asher. Yes. He joked when they were playing with Asher and he lost the game. And then he said, ha ha, Asher, you are released. Okay, and then the coach pulled him aside and he said, no, listen, that's the wrong thing to do. His best friend, his name is Asher. Okay, we have Asher, his best friend. And he said, Asher, you're released. But Asher, he's a funny boy. He's a funny best friend. In fact, he recalled this moment where they were in class. And what happened in class? Who remembers what happened in class? He came late, so what did he have to do? He had to say a whole apology in front of the whole class, the standard apology and everything, and he humiliated himself in front of the class. But yes, he had to say a public apology. And you see in this classroom, what they do is they have the morning hymns and the patriotic, anthem of the community as well. But now we have Asher. So Jonas decides he's not feeling frightened. He's not feeling frightened like he was with the jet. Okay, he's feeling apprehensive instead. Then afterwards, the scene skips onto the evening telling of feelings. We have the family, and every family only has 2 kids, right? 2 kids in the community. The father and the mother and the 2 kids. Okay, they know it's not the actual, but they know because they have birth mothers. The evening telling of feelings, they get together in their community and they tell each other feelings after the day's done. Lily, his little sister, who's how old? 7. We have father, who is a nurturer, and we have mother, who is the lawyer. And they tell each other their feelings. Lily's feeling angry at this one boy. Do you remember what happened with this one boy?
Lily was in the park.
Yes.
There was this boy from another community, and he burst in line.
Oh, that's so infuriating when someone bursts into line in front of you and causes a wreck. Okay, so Lily's angry at this boy from another community or another group of 7s, and he was making a ruckus in front of the lion. So she was feeling a bit angry, but then she felt a bit sorry for him. After they spoke about it, she felt sorry for him because he's from another place. Then came the father. He's concerned. Why was he concerned though? He was concerned about something. The baby. There was a baby.
Baby was like, he was crying.
Yeah, he was crying. Okay, that's a bit of a spoiler. He's concerned for this one baby, and I'll explain that further later. But then we have the mother, Jonas's mother. She's feeling frustrated, angry, and scared because there's this one guy who remembers. There you go. There's a repeat. I like that. There's a repeat offender. Right? So this one guy, he keeps making misbehaviors, and now she has to make the decision to, punish him. Okay? So that's the evening telling of feelings for their feelings. And just going back to the father, this is very important because this baby changes everything. He was very concerned. Remember, he was concerned about the baby and how they're thinking of releasing this baby because it's not the same as others. It's not functioning well as others, right? This is super important. This baby that they are thinking of releasing, it's very important for the future. And at the end, Jonas tells his family, I'm feeling apprehensive for today because December is coming up. December is around the corner. And then Lily says, oh, I know why. It's because of the ceremony of 12. And then they tell Lily to go to her room to go sleep because the parents want to have a little chit chat with Jonas. And that's the end of chapter 1.